finding a great electric bike for under £700 can feel like a bit of a challenge. You often have to make some trade-offs, like a shorter battery range or more budget-friendly components. But thanks to brands like Hitway leading the charge, prices have come down significantly over the past few years, and the specs on these affordable e-bikes have only gotten better. This is the Hitway BK6S electric bike. This latest release is a step-through folding e-bike designed to provide everything a daily commuter could need without draining your wallet. It combines convenience, comfort, and affordability, making it an ideal choice for everyday rides. Surprisingly, the BK6S comes packed with impressive specs for its price point. It boasts a foldable step-through frame, built-in lights, mudguards for all-weather riding, and a solid 250-watt motor. On top of that, it has a 432-watt battery, giving you a decent amount of power for your rides. Affordable e-bikes like the Hitway BK6S are ideal for anyone seeking a straightforward, dependable ride, whether you're zipping around town or heading to work. Now, if you're after the fastest or most luxurious experience, I'll be honest, this isn't going to blow you away in that department. But here's the thing, you don't need all the fancy bells and whistles to have fun on an e-bike, and the 6S proves that. It's compact, easy to transport, and equipped with all the basics, making it a fantastic choice for anyone looking for a hassle-free, enjoyable ride without breaking the bank. So the burning question is this product truly worth the asking price? Well, let's first start by unboxing it. Like most e-bikes out there right now, the 6S does require a bit of assembly when you first take it out of the box. But don't worry, there are plenty of helpful videos online to guide you through the process, so we won't spend time on that. Instead, let's jump right into the build quality, which is where things get really interesting. The build quality of the Hitway BK6S is pretty solid for its price range. The aluminium step-through frame gives it a sturdy feel, and the matte finish with striking decals adds a sleek, stealthy look. In my opinion, the overall finish is clean, and the welds are well done, giving the bike a polished appearance. However, one thing to note is that there's no internal cable routing, so you'll see a cluster of coil cables running along the underside of the frame. While it doesn't affect performance, it's something to keep in mind if you're a fan of a cleaner, more minimalist design, and I'm certainly one of those people. Needless to say though, the Hitway BK6S is definitely on the heavier side, weighing in at 28 kilograms, which is something to keep in mind if portability is a key factor for you. To be fair though, this weight is fairly common in budget-friendly e-bikes, especially with the inclusion of a larger battery and a solid aluminium frame, both of which contribute to its durability and power. However, I will say this weight can make things a bit challenging, especially if you need to carry the bike upstairs, load it into a car, or navigate tight spaces. While the bike is foldable, its 28 kilogram mass still makes it cumbersome to lug around, even when folded. When you're ready to fold it, you simply release a couple of latches and collapse the frame. The step-through design makes it particularly user-friendly. You don't have to struggle with awkward angles or heavy lifting. Once folded, the bike becomes compact enough to fit into the trunk of a car, a small apartment, or even a corner of your office. This really makes up for the weight, in my opinion. The BK6S rolls on some pretty cool 6-spoke alloy mag wheels, which is a nice touch. This design means you can kiss your worries about broken spokes goodbye, so it's one less thing to think about with ownership. However, the trade-off here is that these wheels are where a lot of the added weight comes from. As for the tyres, they're 20 inches by 3 inches and strike a good balance between regular and fat tyres. This means you get a bit of that cushy ride feeling without going overboard. I've found the grip on these tyres to be pretty decent. Whether you're riding on pavement or tackling some light off-road paths, they handle rather well, and they give a solid, stable feel that makes for a comfortable ride. This bike comes with suspension at both ends, which is a nice feature for an e-bike at this price point. Up front, you've got a lockable coil-sprung fork. To be fair, it does a decent job of handling those rough road surfaces, but I have to say, it can get a bit noisy when you're riding down steps or jumping off curbs. You might feel a bit like you're on a roller coaster if you take a few bumps too fast. As for the back, there's no fancy suspension system, just a sprung seat post. This adds a bit of bounce to your ride, which can certainly help, but it also means that you're still likely to feel those road bumps. It's not the most most plush experience, but it definitely helps soften the blow a little. Once again, it is very respective for the asking price. In my opinion, the suspension setup is adequate for casual rides around town, just don't expect it to handle serious off-roading or rough terrain like a high-end mountain bike would. This bike features a straightforward 7-speed gear shifter, and honestly, I really appreciate its simplicity. It's super user-friendly and easy to understand, which makes getting on and riding a breeze. When you shift up to higher gears, it's nice and smooth so you can power through without any fuss. However, when it comes to shifting down into lower gears, it can feel a bit clunky, especially when you're tackling those steep hills. You might find yourself needing to give it a little extra push to get it into gear, which can be a tad frustrating when you're trying to focus on climbing. That said, you probably won't need to shift too often since the motor does most of the heavy lifting for you. The pedal assist really takes away the strain so you can enjoy the ride without constantly fiddling with the gears. Now, the BK6S comes equipped with a removable 432-watt battery, which is a great option for those who want a bit of flexibility in their riding routine. Having the battery removable means you can easily take it out for charging, which is super convenient. You won't have to lug the whole bike to your apartment or office just to power it up. You can simply pop the battery out and charge it wherever you like. In terms of performance, the 432-watt capacity provides a decent range, making it suitable for daily commutes and casual rides around town. It's enough juice to get you through your errands without constantly worrying about running out of power. Depending on your riding style and the level of pedal assist you use, you can typically expect anywhere from 30 to 50 miles on a full charge, which is pretty solid for a bike in this price range. Plus, you won't need to fret about it getting damaged if you happen to leave it out in the rain, though I'd still recommend bringing it indoors when you can, just to extend its lifespan. The BK6S is equipped with disc brakes, which are essential given the higher speeds this bike can reach. Initially, when I took it for a spin, I noticed that the brakes felt a bit uneven and occasionally caught, particularly with the front brake. While they definitely get the job done in terms of stopping power, the stopping action wasn't as smooth as I would have liked, leaving a little room for improvement. However, I've noticed that this issue seems to be improving over time. It's almost like the brakes are breaking in, becoming a bit more responsive and consistent with each ride. The initial roughness hasn't completely gone away, but it's definitely getting better, which is a good sign. The display on the 6S is pretty basic compared to some of the flashier options you see on higher priced electric bikes, which often come with larger screens, more buttons, and even smartphone connectivity through an app. But honestly, I think that's perfectly fine. What you get with the Hitway is a straightforward setup that covers all the essentials without any unnecessary frills. The LCD display is clear and easy to read, providing you with real-time information about your speed, distance, and battery level. It does a great job of keeping you informed while you're on the go, without overwhelming you with too much information. The controls are intuitive, making it simple to toggle between different pedal assist modes. This feature lets you adapt the bike's assistance based on your preferences and the terrain you're tackling. The Hitway BK6S offers two distinct riding modes to suit your preferences: pedal assist mode and normal pedal mode. In normal pedal mode, you can take full advantage of the 7-speed transmission system, utilizing the mechanical gears for a more traditional cycling experience. This mode gives you a unique sense of acceleration, allowing you to feel the power of your own pedaling while navigating through different terrains. It's a great way to engage with the bike and get some exercise while still enjoying the benefits of the Ebike's design. Then there's pedal assist mode, which provides an unexpectedly fast riding experience. In this mode, the motor kicks in to give you a boost, making it easier to tackle hills or simply zip around town with minimal effort. You'll be surprised at how quickly you can pick up speed without breaking a sweat. The BK6S features a simple pedal assist system with 3 speed levels: 15, 20, and 25 km per hour. At 15, it's perfect for leisurely rides around town or conserving battery power. The 20 km setting offers a nice boost for tackling more challenging terrain or picking up the pace. And finally, the 25 max speed delivers the max this bike can do. Obviously, for some, the speeds offered by the 6S might not be fast enough, but that's not really the intention behind this bike. It's designed as a commuter and leisurely ride, perfect for getting you where you need to go without the need for high-speed thrills. In conclusion, the Hitway BK6S is a solid choice for anyone looking for an affordable entry-level e-bike that ticks all the basic boxes. If you want something that's portable and easy to store, this bike folds up nicely, making it great for small spaces or throwing it in the car for a weekend adventure. On the flip side, this bike might not be for you if you're after an e-bike that can blast past 25 km per hour. It's also not the best option if you're looking for a ride with tons of adjustable settings or a smartphone app to track your stats. This simply is a no-fuss reliable ride that can handle a variety of terrains without breaking the bank. In my opinion, the Hitway BK6S is a steal for the asking price. And with that all said, be sure to check this product out in the link in the description. Let me know what you think. Till next time.